Okay, here we are. This is the HS700 drone. 1080p camera, will fly a quarter mile. This box is already set up for you to easily take it out. It's been, I modified the styrofoam so everything fits in here nice and neat, and is partially already installed. So that way you pull it out, the remote's on the bottom half of it. So pull it out with the remote facing up. This is the top of the box, of course. So that way you pull it out, put the box over there. Here's your remote. Set that to the side. Then flip it over. And that way you take your drone out. Camera's already mounted on the drone. Here's the camera. Everything's nice and solid. You got your little, take your viewfinder off. Now, there's an SD card here, slot. SD card goes in there, it needs a clip in. Sometimes I use a little knife to push it in. I got an SD card in my pocket. I'm not going to put it in for right now. I'm just going to show you that it flies. To assemble this, all the propellers are right here ready to go. There's more propellers in this bag, extras. There are no extra legs. Well, there's one extra leg. I've already replaced the propellers once in the last year and a half. They just get kind of bent up every once in a while if you run into something. The legs, I had one of the little clips break off, so I switched out one of the legs. To put everything together, you can put the legs on first, it doesn't matter. I'll put this leg on first. They slide, all it does is slide in, slide in. You gotta turn it just slightly. It clips in, then turns. Like that. And that clips the box in. They're left and right legs, so you guys gotta make sure they're on the right leg. It turns, slides, clips in. Done. Okay, I already have a battery installed. This is only going to come with one battery. As you can see, I did purchase a second battery. But my new drone is going to use this second battery, so it's staying with me. They don't cost that much. Just buy them on Amazon. You can also buy the extra propellers and extra legs. And this little clip comes out. As you can see, there's one of them's missing. The clip comes out. You can pop them right out, and they give you a little oval propeller protector for while you're learning. I never did buy them. Now, these propellers are labeled. There are 2 A's and 2 B's. And then the arms are labeled A and B, so that you know which ones fit where. This one is a, trying to see it, this is a B. It's going to go on the B, and it tells you which way it screws on. Screws on just tight. You can turn the motor at the same time and lock it into place. If you need to get it undone and it's too tight, I just slide this through the motor and then turn the propeller and it comes loose. When you're going to go put it back, take it back apart. So this one is a B, looks like. Yeah, that's an A. They won't screw, if you get them backwards, they will not screw on. I just got lucky, that's all. But they do screw on in opposite directions. That's the difference between A and B. And they rotate in opposite directions. Now, next thing, you have your little phone holder for the drone. That slides into here, like such. I'm going to plug my phone in, and my phone will automatically connect. What it is when you turn the drone on, there's a Wi-Fi signal coming from the drone. It does not have internet, so you got to tell your phone to ignore the fact that it does not have internet and connect to it anyway. My phone's already set up for that. What you do, turn your phone on. You can watch here. Hold on. I go to my apps, and I'm looking for Ophelia GPS. Here's the Holy Stone app. As you can see, just hit go, and then hit next, hit click, And now it's ready to pair to the drone. When you see the drone come on, I'll point it this way so you can see it. The drone will come on here, and you'll see the picture. The camera automatically connect. You also have to turn your on switch on, so that connects, and then you can turn your drone on, and the lights start blinking. Now, every time you turn it on, it must be calibrated. So the first thing I do is I'm going to calibrate the GPS, and that's both switches in this direction. So, and you see the lights flashing real quick right there? It's trying to calibrate the GPS right now, so it knows where it's at. Now, as you can see, the lights are blinking yellow. Set the controller down. First thing you're going to do is rotate it horizontally 3 times until the lights start blinking green. They'll all blink green when it gets its stabilization. Now you're going to do the same thing, but you're going to turn it upright and rotate it vertically until one set of the lights starts flashing red or yellow. Now they're solid, red and yellow. So the drone is now ready to take off. I still have not connected. Let's see what's going on here as far as my Wi-Fi is concerned. Oh, hold on. Now, just so you know, if one of the connections comes loose, sometimes it has a little problem connecting. But you will see the red light show up, saying that you now have that the camera is now connected. So it is now, and it's trying to change color. So I know it's trying to connect. I'm waiting for it to connect before I do anything. It should be connecting. Let's see. My phone's connected. Oh, my Wi-Fi is not even on. That's probably the problem. Okay, it is now connecting to the drone. It sees the drone just fine. So let me go back here. And now you can see my living room. Here, take a picture of that. You can see everything that's going on. You can see when I picked the drone up, and you can see it moving all over the place. There's my son recording. Say hi. Okay. Now, we're going to just take off in the house for a second. It says down here. Now, to take off, all you got to do, this starts the propellers. When you push them both into the inside. Right now the propellers are going. To take off, all you got to do is bump this up. And it'll speed up. If you don't bump it and they don't speed up, it'll automatically time out on its own, like it just did. Let me start them again. Okay, now. See, it will try to steady itself out eventually. It will get more stable as it flies. It knows where it's sitting at. Now I'm going to land it. And it landed. It's a little bit easy. It is a little bit easier to land. It is a little bit easier to land that outdoors. You can have a pad. You can have a home position button on it. It will fly to wherever it goes to. If it loses connection for some reason, it will come back to its home location and land on its own. You cannot lose this drone that way. You can only lose it if you crash into something and you're way far away and you don't see where it landed at. That's the only way you can lose it or damage it. But it will fly high enough to where you should pay the FAA, I think it's $15 now for a license if you go over 500 foot, because it will go higher than that. This will go up to about 1,500 feet. In a straight line, it'll go out in a straight line about 2,000 feet. So Be careful. Read the instruction manual. Get used to all the controls, because you can fly it off of this. You can watch your phone and fly it, and you can watch out and beyond and fly it without looking at your phone. It does take good picture and very good video. If you buy this, please enjoy. Thank you.